Yo, what is going on? Good morning. It is currently Saturday, January 1st. Happy New Year, everybody. I know you've never seen me before, but I am Isaiah, and this is the Fourth Quarter Podcast. This is going to be our first episode of the Fourth Quarter Podcast. And once again, I'm Isaiah, your host. I'll have some co-hosts in the future, some guests coming on. So I want to wish you guys a happy new year. This is going to be a podcast where we talk strictly about football and a lot about the 49ers because I am a huge 49ers fan. And anyways, let's just hop right into this with the recap of Week 16. We had my 49ers at the Tennessee Titans, and it did not look pretty for my team. We lost 17-20 in a game I believe that we should have won. It's whatever. You take your losses. Jimmy Garoppolo sucks. It's whatever. I mean, you can't really change the past, I guess. I really wish we'd have won that game. Our playoff chances now are harder. But congrats to the Titans. You guys looked good in the fourth quarter. A.J. Brown's a beast. We couldn't stop him whatsoever. We then had the Browns versus the Packers, which I think the Packers got away with a lucky win right there. I personally believe that the Browns should have won that game if Kevin Stefanski wasn't completely stupid. Because, I mean, the run game was working. It was a perfect run game. You had the perfect scheme. Nick Chubb was literally obliterating that defense every single time you tested him. And you're like, no, you know what? We're going to pass to the guy who already has 3 interceptions this game. We're going to let him pass. We're going to do it. We're going to do it. Why not? Like, what are you doing? Are you stupid? Like, I don't understand that whatsoever. Terrible coaching, in my opinion. Terrible play calling. Just give the ball to Nick Chubb, run the clock out, go, kick a field goal, you win the game. It's simple. I don't understand it. And then we had Indiana at the Cardinals, which I personally enjoyed watching the Cardinals struggle because I like Jonathan Taylor a lot, and I don't like the Cardinals that much. So congrats to the Colts. You guys are on fire. Jonathan Taylor should easily win Offensive Player of the Year. It's really close to the Cup, though. But JT could honestly win MVP. The suit's insane. Then we had the Lions at the Falcons, who literally nobody cared about that game. Worst game ever. It was a stupid game. Congrats to the Falcons for getting a win, but it's the Lions, so it's not too much to be proud of. We had Ravens at the Bengals. I feel so bad for Ravens fans. You guys have had your entire team injured since OTAs. Like, you guys have had a shot this entire time because your team's constantly injured and plagued by injuries. I mean, your secondary, your quarterback, your running back, you're into like your 7th, 9th string running back. Like, I'm sorry. But wow, was this a blowout. I mean, the Bengals own the Ravens this season. Like, is this what we're going to see in the future? Just Burrow and Chase absolutely owning the Ravens? I honestly didn't expect that the Ravens would actually compete this time. But wow, Joe Burrow looks really good. We had the Rams versus the Vikings, in which the Rams won 30-23. Interesting game from Matthew Stafford. He threw 3 interceptions this game. 3. The Vikings are luckily a terrible team, so it didn't cost them too much. But against good teams, if you're throwing 3 interceptions in the playoffs, I don't know how long you're going to last. So if I'm the Rams, I'm kind of worried about the interception throws from Stafford because you don't want that in the playoffs. Turnovers in the playoffs are a completely different deal. Like, if you get a turnover in the playoffs, you have a really good chance at winning if you score off of them. You know what I mean? So, I mean, you Rams fans, I like you guys a lot. I like the Rams. I don't mind the Rams. I love Stafford. Gotta watch out for that, though, especially if you play like the Bucks or something, or the Packers. We had Buffalo at the Patriots, and I was like, Patriots are winning this. It's not even gonna be close. Yeah, Josh Allen had like 400 total yards, and they won 33-21. I don't know what happened. I think when you can't rely on the run game so much, and you have Mac Jones back there, it's like the 49ers offense. You have Jimmy Garoppolo throwing, you have Mac Jones throwing. It's not going to end pretty for you guys. And it obviously did it for the Pats. Mac Jones struggled, and he has been struggling, honestly. But Pats falling down low-key. We had the Jaguars at the Jets. Once again, an absolute piece of crap game that nobody cared about. Congratulations to the Jets for getting, I think, your 3rd win on the year, your 2nd win on the year. 21-26. Zach Wilson looked decent, but once again, it's the Jags. Come on, like, who cares? We had the Giants at the Eagles. Why are the Giants a franchise at this point? Like, you have 2 New York teams. Get rid of the Giants, because at least the Jets have Zach Wilson and Elijah Moore. You know, like, who did the Giants have? Kadarius Toney and, like, a decent defense. Get rid of them. Send it to, like, Brooklyn or something. Get this Giants team out of it. It seems pathetic. I'm sorry. $72 million on Kenny Golladay, 0 touchdowns. I'm just saying, the Eagles, though, can you guys just stop being good for, like, one game and, like, help us get in the playoffs? Like, please. Like, you guys won 10-34. Like, please. Come on, help us out. We had the Bucks at the Panthers. Nobody expected this game to be close. TB12 is still God. 32-6. He's not the MVP though. He's not. We had the Texans at the Chargers. What happened, Chargers? 41 points. You let Davis Mill and Rex Burkhead put up 41 points against you. How is it even physically possible? Like you didn't play defense if you let Davis Mills and Rex Burkhead destroy you. Like, don't get me wrong, Davis Mills looks decent. Probably the second best rookie quarterback. Maybe the first. Mac Jones struggling recently. I don't know. The Chargers, that's a really embarrassing loss right there. I guess so, though. We had the Bears at the Seahawks, and the Sea Frauds are eliminated from playoff contention. Let's go. Let's go. My most hated team in the NFL. I'm so happy. Let's go, Nick Foles. You're an absolute god. Nick Foles. Congratulations to the Bears for getting a win. You guys are also awful, though. I'm just very happy the Seahawks are out of the playoffs. Russell Wilson, Bobby Wagner, leave the division. Please, please leave the division. Go somewhere else. I'll be very thankful. And then we move on to Pittsburgh versus KC. Wow, Pittsburgh. This team is in shambles, my dude. I mean, I didn't expect them to win. I didn't expect them to compete, but to be completely blown out 10-36. And then your team is celebrating when you're down. I don't understand. You're like Chase Claypool celebrating. That corner who like batted out a pass when it was like 36-3. He's like, no, I'm celebrating. Like, what are you doing? Like, get up, play some ball, stop celebrating. Like, you guys are getting destroyed. Come on. I mean, that team. Mike Tomlin's a great coach. I don't know what's going on. I really don't. Then we had the Broncos at the Raiders. Raiders won 13-17. I mean, the Raiders don't look that good, if I'm being honest. Drew Lock doesn't look bad. It's just the receivers can't catch a freaking football to save their lives. I mean, you throw a ball and it's like boink, boink. Like, come on. Like, the dude doesn't look bad. His team around him just isn't that good. People say the Broncos are a quarterback away. Are they really? I don't think they are. Decent defense, okay weapons, and a really good running game. But the Raiders, they came up on top. We then had the most embarrassing Sunday Night Football game I've ever seen in my entire life. 14-56 from the Washington football team against the Dallas Cowboys. Oh my, Washington. You almost got 60 points on you. You're not even a bad team. You guys are supposed to have an elite defense. Where's that at now? It's gone. Even when Chase Young was playing, he wasn't doing good. I'm sorry. And then Terry McLaurin is getting shut down every single time he plays. What's his name? Trayvon Diggs, who now has 11 interceptions on the year. Wow. I think that team is a quarterback away, from being honest. We'll give you guys Jimmy Garoppolo. You guys take Jimmy G. We'll take us like a third-round pick or something. I don't know. Cowboys, though, you guys are finally back on track. Thank God, because I freaking love Dak Prescott, my favorite quarterback in the NFL. And he was struggling recently, and I was like, Dak, you make me look bad. Like, I always, like, tweet about you. You know what I mean? Like, follow my Twitter at Dumbo_M8, by the way. But come on. I mean, congratulations, Cowboys. Good win. I'm very happy for you guys. And then to end off the nights, we had the Dolphins at the Saints. Thank you, Miami. The Dolphins come up with a huge dub, 20-3 against Ian Book, who had no offensive line. We can't believe it. But my God, that dude, his second pass was a pick six. Like, that's embarrassing. Like, if Trey Lance did that, I would cry myself to sleep. But wow, Dolphins, thank you guys for getting that win. It was a huge win for us. And let's move on to some of the topics today. That was our Week 16 recap. And now we're going to jump right into going into Week 17. We'll start off with Trey Lance's second career start, and Jimmy Garoppolo looks to be out. It's currently Saturday. Jimmy Garoppolo didn't practice all week. I don't even know if he's starting football. Trey Lance is looking to start, but for some reason, Kyle Shanahan won't say Trey Lance is starting. It's really weird. Even the whole injury thing with Jimmy apparently hurt it in the first quarter. Told Kyle at half, and Kyle was like, nah, play on it. And he played on it. And then Monday or Tuesday, they're like, oh yeah, no, Jimmy's injured. Like, he has a bad injury. And then Kyle's like, no, it's just a sprain. And Adam Schefter's like, no, it's worse. So I don't know. I'm not going to lie. The front office, it's not looking too nice in San Francisco. But Jimmy G won't be playing, most likely. If he starts, I'll be mind-blowing. And Trey Lance will start, hopefully. I want to see Lance do good, obviously, because that's our future quarterback. But I don't think Kyle wants him to do good. I don't know what it is. If you rewatch the Arizona game, they handed the ball off to Elijah Mitchell 9 times, and they ran QB power like 40 times. It was such a bizarre play calling, he had Debo. He didn't use Debo. Like, it was really, really weird. I hope Kyle dials up an actual game plan for Lance. Get him a nice, easy game plan. Like handoffs to Debo, handoffs to Wilson, handoffs to everybody. Just handoffs to everybody, literally. And do some, like, screens to Kittle. Like, have a nice game plan for him. Don't overthink it. It's a Texans. They suck. I don't care what happened last week. They suck. Terrible team. Come on, Kyle. Do better. I really hope Trey Lance wins because playoff-wise, the 49ers win this game and the Saints lose, the 49ers are in the playoffs. The 49ers win this game, the Eagles and the Saints lose. The 49ers clinch the 6th seed. So Trey Lance's second start can literally send us to the playoffs, which is insane. What a story. And new year, new quarterback already. It's insane. What a story. That's all I have to say is what a story. The 49ers organization. There's something else. In other news, Kirk Cousins has tested positive for COVID, and he will miss tomorrow's game. Today's Saturday, by the way. Yeah, I believe he was the quarterback that was like, if I die, come on, Kirk. I like Kirk as a quarterback. I don't think he's a bad quarterback, but I mean, him and Aaron Rodgers, their whole COVID approach is really ignorant. But I mean, that's kind of, I hope he's okay. I hope nothing bad happens to him. I hope it's just like a slight COVID. I don't know if it's a thing, but like not too bad. And Kellen Mond isn't starting, which is crazy. They're going to start the third stringer, I believe, and not Kellen Mond, which sucks because I really wanted to see Mond out there. But the Packers are going to win that game. And we are now going to go on to our Week 17 predictions. First things first, we have the Falcons at the Bills, and I think the Bills are going to destroy them. The Falcons, once again, not a good team. I'm sorry, you guys are not a good team because of Kyle Pitts, but you guys are awful. I feel sorry for Kyle Pitts and AJ Terrell. But I think the Buffalo Bills win this game 13-30. Then we have the New York Giants against the Chicago Bears, a game nobody cares about, a game nobody's going to watch. I have the Bears winning 10-17. I don't really care who's going to win that game. I really don't. It's going to be a slugfest anyways. This game is going to be a decent game. I don't know. It's the Chiefs against the Bengals. To me, the Bengals struggle a lot in the first half against good teams or decent teams, I guess. The Chiefs are a really good first half team. I mean, the Chiefs can put up 21 points in a quarter and a half like that. Like, it's easy for them to put up points. You know what I mean? I mean, the Bengals can try to come back in the fourth quarter, but I don't know. I have the Chiefs winning 31-20. I don't think it'll be particularly too close. I think the Chiefs get a good lead in the first half, and the Bengals just play catch up the rest of the game, and they just can't catch up to a very high-power offense. We then have the Dolphins at the Titans. As much as I want the Dolphins, Cinderella story to keep going and they make the playoffs, it's not going to happen. The Titans are going to ruin it. 20-23, I have the Titans winning at home. Then we have Vegas against the Colts. I have this game being somewhat close, but I think it's going to be a blowout for the most part. And then in the fourth quarter, the Raiders score some garbage time points. 24-30, I have the Colts winning. Jonathan Taylor will eat. That's all I have to say. Jaguars against the Patriots. I don't think this game is be particularly too close. Trevor Lawrence has looked all season long, and the Patriots are probably going to bounce back after that week's loss. I have the Patriots winning 13-24. And then we have quite possibly the lock of the week. And now, if this isn't the lock of the week, I'm calling it right now. This is my lock of the week. Tampa Bay versus the Jets. The Jets are going to get absolutely plummeted 34-3 in this game. Zach Wilson will struggle. He'll have turnovers everywhere. And that defense is going to get destroyed. Tom Brady will eat. Then I have the Eagles at the football team. No, I don't have the Eagles losing just because I want the Niners to make the playoffs and I want to be right. But I have the Eagles losing, yeah. I think the football team wins 23-27 in a close game. It's going to be a close one, but the football team is going to bounce back after that loss. They don't like to be embarrassed. They're going to win. Trust me. We have the Rams against the Ravens. Yeah, no, this game, I have it 24-17. I don't think it would be that close, but I think that's going to be the score. Stafford, go off Stafford. Go ahead and win it. Win the NFC West. Do whatever you want. Then I have the Broncos at the Chargers, and the Chargers squeaking out a win 30-31. I think it'll be a close game, a good game. Next game up, we have the Texans versus my 49ers. I don't think this will be a close game. I think we dominate on the run, and the Texans just can't keep up. I have the Niners winning 17-33. We now have the Cardinals against the Cowboys, which this is going to be a game. This is going to be such a good game. And the Cowboys are going to win it 24-31. Dak Prescott, he's too good. We then have the Panthers against the Saints. And if Ian Book plays, the Panthers are winning. I don't know who started for the Saints. I know Sam Darnold started for the Panthers. No idea who started for the Saints. But once again, for no particular reason, I have the Panthers beating the Saints 20-17. No particular reason. Can't send the Niners to the playoffs if the Saints lose. Ignore that. Then we have my upset of the week. I guess you can consider this an upset. I mean, my Washington football one is an upset, but this one's my bigger upset. I have the Lions beating the Seahawks 23-17. And after this loss, Russell Wilson's gone. They're done. Pete Carroll's gone. They're going to completely go into rebuild mode. And I'm going to enjoy it very much. That is my upset of the week. We then have Minnesota against Green Bay. A game that I also don't think will be close. That third string is going to struggle against a really good Packers defense. Rasul Douglas, man. I have the Packers winning 33-10. And then we have the Steelers against the Browns, or the Browns against the Browns at Pittsburgh. Sorry, I can't speak. And I have the Steelers winning this game 28-17. They'll bounce back after that loss. Monday Night Football, Big Ben, his last game in Heinz Field, most likely. He's not going to go out and suck. Hopefully, he's going to win this game 28-17. So yeah, those are my Week 17 predictions. Let me know what you guys think down below in the comments. You can say whatever you want. Say I'm wrong, say I'm right, or let me know what you guys think. Now, this is a very short podcast episode. Once again, it's just the first one, just to get a flow. We'll soon have other people on here, so it'll be like a talk back and forth kind of thing. We'll have some guests, This is just the first one, just to start us off. And to end it, every single episode is going to end with the fourth quarter comeback, because we are called the fourth quarter podcast. So we're going to end every single episode with the fourth quarter comeback. Now, this means a team will be down in the fourth quarter, and they will come back. It's pretty simple, you know what I mean? And surprise, surprise, my fourth quarter comeback is going to be the Los Angeles Chargers. Yes, they'll be down in the fourth quarter. They will come back, and they'll win the game 31-30, like I predicted. That is my fourth quarter comeback. Let me know your guys' fourth quarter comeback down below. I don't know. You guys can say any team you want, I guess. And I'll announce some winners in the next episode. I don't know. I'll keep score of that as well, though. But yeah, no, I decided to start this podcast to start the new year rolling. Hopefully this succeeds. Hopefully we can get some other people on here, some bigger people. But very short first episode. I know I talk fast. Hopefully soon, though, we'll have some other people on board, and we'll grow this to be a bigger brand. But make sure you like and subscribe to the channel, and also follow me on Twitter at Demo_mate, and also follow the Fourth Quarter Podcast on Twitter. It'll be up here, or be in the description. But yeah, I'm tired. I'm very excited for the 49ers and Trey Lance to play tomorrow. Peace out, boys.